Sapper, my friend, how are you?
I'm very well. How are you?
Lee, can you hear me? I'm good. I'm good. So
Yeah.
I missed my Monday mixtape Monday tarot. Oh, do we have a big delay?
So I've turned the echo off now. It's all right. It's my fault.
No, I just think we have a big delay, but that's okay.
Me?
You're far, far away. Cheers, my friends.
In the chat now. Cheers.
So, hey, everybody. We got 10 people in here. So, oh, no way. Jody's here.
Yay. Hey, Jody.
Yay.
Hi, Aries.
So there's some fun stuff going on today, guys. First thing, I want to remind everybody, we are into the month of August, and I have 20% off my 1-hour readings till the end of August. So if you want to link up to that, there's a link in the description. It's a live reading with me. And also, I discounted my Lenormand class a little bit more. So the Lenormand class is now $150 for the rest of the month of August. So, and Yesenia is here, your mortgage advisor, my girl here. The board that I have was actually created by her. So the Lenormand Grand Tableau board is actually from Yesenia. So that is awesome. Happy birthday next week, Jody. Happy birthday. Sprout 519. Welcome to the Cookie Jar. It's Jody's birthday next week. Oh, Joy, happy birthday. Wait, I missed that. There's Joy. Everybody say happy birthday. Throw up some birthday cakes. Not throw up birthday cake, but put up a birthday cake. There we go. That's for Joy. That's for Joy right there.
21 again.
Well, aren't we all? So all right. So Lenormand class is discounted. It's down below also in the description of this video. There's going to be a Tarot 101 class in September. So you're going to have some fun with that. Also, I want everybody that's on here that has not yet go over, subscribe to Grumpy because he is awesome and his channel is growing. I'm just going to pull him up here too.
Please come to me.
Where is it? There he is. There we go. There we go. Copy. I'm going to put it in here. So there's the link to him. Go jump on over and subscribe. He's at 170 right now. So I want to see some more subscribers on there before we bump off here. We're going to be on for like an hour or so. Check some stuff out. I'll keep refreshing that video. But here is the super cool thing that I did. Oh, Jody, I dropped his link. Don't worry. So this is the new thing that I did. So today I created memberships. So those of you that have been to my lives, have been on, programs with me, I do free readings for everybody. And hi, Debbie. Debbie, I was just going to text you too. And I'm like scrambling to get on here. Anna Perkins, my favorite Ferengi. How are you? So I created some memberships.
I love her.
Oh, Foxy's my stalker. There's Foxy. Hi, Foxy. Lady of the Lake, darling. Everybody's filing in.
There you go.
So Trevor said you were my stalker. I'm like, really? Because I bug him more than he bugs me. Yeah, and I bug you more than you bug me. He said that
Yeah.
on our happy hour. So I created memberships, guys. So the first level of membership, you get really cool emojis. My daughter and I were creating some today. You get a membership badge, very, very cool. Level 2, we're going to do members only live streams. So I think I'm going to be doing the readings for everybody through that. So I'm going to tinker with it as we go on. You're also going to get early access in the second level. So you guys should see a join button if you're so inclined. Would love to have you join in the cookie jar and be an exclusive member. So it was something I held off on for a long time. I just didn't do it. So I know, Debbie, you told me to do it. You told me to do it, and I did it today. Indigo Star, welcome, welcome, welcome. So I had a lot of stuff to cover on Mixtape Monday, but I'm going to save it for a content video, for production video. So today, what we're going to do with my special friend and my special helper, Grumpy Sapper here, we're gonna let Grumpy pick our first topic, and we'll do the Grand Tableau in Le Normand, but we will only do parts of it. We're not going to do the whole 2-hour reading. Oh, wait a sec. Kay Talks. Let me answer Kay Talks. So Kay Talks. Yes, I'm going to be doing live pop culture right now, but with my second level brand new membership, I'm going to be doing lives where I read for you guys. So that's what's going to be going on. I'll be doing them twice a month. So should be pretty cool. So if you'd like to get on board with that, you can, or you can book a reading with me at the link down below. So Grumpy, I know you and I both. I'm gonna change our view just so that we're nice and big here, so people can, because we're bold and big and amazing. I know you watched the Harry and Meghan interview, and you had a response to it, didn't you?
Yeah, it kind of made my skin crawl. It's just cringeworthy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's 100% cringeworthy.
But you know what? I loved it when the Duchess of Sussex did her "This Is Your Life" with Meghan.
Oh wait, brilliant. Did I not see that? I don't think I saw it.
Oh, you've got to watch it. It's fantastic. Absolutely brilliant.
After physical therapy
all the way through.
So for those of you that are brand new, I'm in physical therapy right now for an injury. So I was in agonizing pain because they stepped up my reps and my weight yesterday. So I had nothing left after I got out of there. Tomorrow I'm going nice and early, but I did start acupuncture, which is pretty cool. So I had a cool conversation with Dr. Wang over there, telling him, I told him I was a spiritual counselor, and he was like, "Oh, so you counsel people?" And I'm like, "Yeah, like about their past lives and the stuff they did a long time ago." And he was like, "Wait, what?" So it was fun. So I got all kinds of energy charged up. So I'm definitely going to have to watch Blair's piece. I can't wait to see it now. I don't know if I saw it. I know I was scrolling late last night, like at 4 a.m. So all right. Guys,
I think it had about 7,000 views. Sorry.
Oh,
that's the delay. It had about 7,000 views within the first 2 hours. The first 2 hours.
Oh my God, that's amazing. Views. That's amazing. All right, I'm definitely going to have to hit it. So let's do this. Let's jump in. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a Le Normand Grand Tableau, and we're going to use my super deluxe board that I have from my girl Yesenia here, and we're going to look at the current state of what's going on with Meghan. So Le Normand's a little different from tarot. I'm going to walk you guys through it. It's going to be easy, but let's look at Meghan Markle. Let's kick it off nice and big. And Leilani of Barbados is convinced that Meghan is going to Colombia for plastic surgery. So we'll take a look at that too. All right. So, and I'm going to pull up our card view so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. And Grumpy, I expect you to have lots of comments on this. And I'm going to drop this down. K-Talks, we're getting in here. We're getting in here. High-priced escorts. Did I say that? Did I say escorts? All right. So how this works? This works. Hey, Mercury and Leo. So how this works a lot like astrology. The different sections on here are going to be different houses. The cards are going to affect those houses. So we have the rider. We're putting the star on there. Messages, moving into the future. Clover, we've got fish. She's got quick opportunities to make money. Ship, moving forward, has the heart on it. House, we've got the tower. Isolation. Tree, we've got the stork. That stork is a little shady. Clouds, we've got the man under clouds, kids. Snake, deception, we've got Clover on top of that. And the coffin ending, we also have the man. Bouquet is the rider, messages. The side, warning, is the sunshine, things coming to the surface. The whip, we have the ring. Birds, anchor, child, lilies. Not Lilybet, but lilies. Fox, crossroads. Bear, tree. She's going to squeeze the royal family for money, guys. The star is the cross. The stork, coffin. Dog, book. Tower, scythe. Garden, flowers. Mountain, lady. Old lady. Crossroads, bear. Mice. Birds. Heart, keys. Ring, child. Book, mountain. Letter, fox. Ship is on the man. Woman has the dog. She's leaning into a best friend, probably Opa. Lily has letters. The sun is the snake. Somebody shady is coming to the surface. Moon is clouds. Garden is on the key. Fish is on money. Anchor is the young lady. And then we've got the house is the cross. So first things we're going to talk about. Oh, hey, Rhea. So first thing we're going to talk about, guys, is the foundations of what's going on with this. Because like I said, we're not going to do the entire Lenormand board because that's a little tricky. Yes, Rhea, I did mention snakes. So the four corners of the grand tableau are the things that lock us into place. So we're talking about the Duchess of Sussex and Meghan Markle, one and the same. So the rider, news is far in the future. So it's hard to see the news. We've got stars for the rider. Now that can be hopeful news. Somebody may be giving her some hopeful news here. The bouquet is also the rider. So good things are coming to her. So this is someone is telling her good things will come in the future. If I were a betting gal, and I'm not, I went to Vegas many a time with no money in my pocket. I would say that she's negotiating her deal right now. She's negotiating the split because the man has the ship on it, which is the man is traveling away. And the cross is the house. What is the house? House is our royal family. This is the cross to bear is the royal family. We're going to go right back to the middle, guys. Right in the middle here, we have a cross. These cards. This is the crux of the matter. So we've got the stork on the tree. So the stork is really interesting in Lenormand because the stork is movement and good things that are happening, babies getting delivered, that kind of stuff. But the stork is a little bit of a Robin Hood. I say this all the time. He steals from other birds and gives to birds that are in need, okay? Or other animals that are in need. So this landing on the tree, which is health, mental health, stability, and family. We plant trees, we plant seeds, they grow roots, make the tree. This is what we're going to get with this. We're going to get some charity from the family tree. Interesting enough. Right smack in the middle, we have the career. She's at a crossroads. The career is the fox, and she's at a crossroads. She's got to decide between two things. So she's got to decide between long-term money and the bear and also these quick gifts with the child. Okay. So the child is innocence, pretending that we are an ingenue, a babe in the woods. So ingenue. I said that's so weird. Ingenue. Stephen Magnus. Yes. Hi. How are you, honey? So your internet cables decided to part from the house. We've got storms coming in. We've got the tropical storm Debbie coming up the coast. So it's going to roll over us very, very shortly. So this business with her trying to have this new start. She's either got a new start and a new career. She's got to decide. Yeah, exactly. Decide. Rhea, too much. Yeah, she's got to decide either she's going to renew this career, rebrand once again, or she's got to take the payout from the royal family. I'm telling you, this is coming. I think they're cutting the deal right now. What is the stress in her life? Well, not the crossover, but the stress in her life. It's the gossip. It's people like you and us, guys. It's the bad press that she's getting is what is eating away at her. She can't stand it. Underneath the surface, we've got this moon house down here. What's the moon house in Lenormand? This is about your fantasies, your manifestation, your dream of what you're going to make out of something. And we have clouds over it. Clouds. Every dream that she has been dashed. It's not going to work. So that's basically the middle of it. Let's talk a little bit about the snake here, because I know Rhea said something about the snake. So snake deception. Okay. That's the deception house. This is where we have problems, rivals, that sort of thing. What lands on top of the snake but our Clover card? Clover is good luck, but Clover is fast luck. It's something that snaps up very quickly. There are opportunities that we have to jump in. There are opportunities that we have to get on. So there are going to be opportunities for her to turn the beat around on her bad reputation, but I don't think she's going to take it. On either side, we have the gentleman who is leaving. This is our old and beleaguered Harry with no hair. He's in the coffin house. And then we have Clouds and Confusion, which is the younger Harry, the Harry premarital, who is now very confused and doesn't know what to do with himself, which way to go. Everybody, let me know in the chat, in the what you guys thought. Did you think Harry looked like he was completely disengaged from the marriage, or did he look like he really, was completely engaged and just trying to be polite? So number one, if you think he's still engaged in the marriage from the interview, and number two, if you think that he is totally disengaged and really didn't want to be there and he's just fulfilling a contract. So I will put my bet in there shortly. So we're going to go over, let's look at some of the other bad stuff. So we got the snake on the sun house. What does the snake on the sun house mean? The snake is covering up the success. We're going to find out. We're going to find out now that the success that she's experiencing or has experienced, the exposure that she's experienced has been because of nefarious means. So this is going to come out. What's on either side of that? We've got delusions here. The moon is covering her. There's a little bit of when we get clouds over the moon house, it also means that we get a little bit of mental instability, which is not a big surprise to any of us. Lily and family. That is the 30th house in Lenormand. This is really important. Look what landed on it. We got messages, the letter. What does the letter have to do? The letter is going to tell us about the family. What's right next door? The sun and the snake. So I think we're going to find out some stuff about the kids, guys. I think we're going to have some revelations. So let's do this. We're gonna clean up our Lenormand board here, because I could go on for 2 hours doing one of these Lenormand Grand Tableau readings. Again, my good friend Yesenia, she's at Refined Design on Instagram. I'll put a link in there too. I'll just put her handle in there. Refined fine. Yeah. What is that? Iced tea. Design. There. That is my girlfriend Yesenia, who created this amazing board for me because she is the Jamalama. I was thrilled to get that, guys. Really cool. But now we're going to switch gears. We're going to go back to our old standard, but we're going to go back to, as my girlfriend TD says, oh, you know it's serious when Ellen Cannon Reed comes out. Let's ask some questions about these kids. So, Grumpy, what do you think about the kids?
The Silicon Kids, did you say?
Do you think they have kids at all?
I've got my doubts. I really have. I don't think Lilibet exists. Yeah, I think it was a surrogate child for Archie.
So once upon a time, and you can go back in my videos. I did I did a remote view on the kids, and I got some very interesting results. Lilibet, I got her in a completely different location, and she was alone with a woman, and it was a kind of banged up house, and it was very strange. It was very, very strange. So there was a sloppy shuffle. Those of you that join my membership, I am going to make a sloppy shuffle emoji once I get two more memberships on there, or the I should say first 2 memberships on there.
Yeah, come and join. I've joined.
So, all right. Oh, did you? All right. Let me see. I didn't get an alert.
I'm alert.
Oh,
Did you
no,
see
it's
my
still not
video of
coming
me
through.
in the
I'm
bath?
refreshing. What's that?
Did you not see me in the
Can you
bath
see
earlier?
in the bath? What?
See, she doesn't look at my page, but ladies, she doesn't look. She doesn't check it.
What's happened? I'm telling you, I've either been in physical therapy or I've been like cleaning my kitchen. So it's crazy. All right. So let's do this. Let's see what the fallout from this interview is going to be for Megan. Let's pull. I'm going to do straight tarot here. And guys, you're going to want to buckle up because this is the Ellen Cannon Reed deck. So there's a little bit of nudity in it. So, all right, she is not happy right now, guys. Not happy at all. Oh, and I just got another message that the bad blood is about to out. So, Penny, I know you love this nakedy tarot. So, right smack in the middle, we get the Emperor. So she thinks she's calling the shots right now. She thinks she's pulling it off, but the High Priest is in reverse. She's not pulling it off. She's counter to everyone else. She's really functioning like she's on a monorail. I don't think she's really listening to anybody at this point. I think at one point she was listening to lawyers and management and things like that. But I think at this point, she's really not listening to anyone. In the immediate past, okay, this is what I call the suitcase position. We have the Ace of Wands in reverse. So when I tell people, when I talk to my own private clients, again, 20% off on all readings for the rest of the month. Link is down below in the description. When I tell my clients this card is valuable because we need to go back into our past and either pack our suitcase with what this card is about or unpack our suitcase. Intuitively, I know which one. This is, she's got to unpack the suitcase. She has too many wands in the fire. She's got too many things. She spread herself way too thin. She's the typical example of somebody in LA throwing spaghetti at a wall all day long and trying to make it stick, and nothing stuck. She really needs to give that up. Unfortunately, where her headspace is in contrary to this. She's like, no, I'm great. I'm queen of the world. I can do all this. I can absolutely do this. So she's a little, I don't want to say she's like thick as mince, because she's not. There's a little bit of craftiness to her, but she is trying to make fetch happen again and again and again and again. Now, I know I have some tarot students on here. 7 of Swords in reverse, ladies. What? Oh, and Grumpy, you're studying a little bit. What does the 7 of Swords mean when it's in reverse? It means bad blood will out. We're gonna find out what's going on. Oh,
See, I'm still learning. I've still got my pack.
we'll get you up to speed. Thank you, Penny. Thank you, honey. So we're gonna find some stuff out. She is really in an operational mode that she's still trying to make it happen. It's like she's still doing compressions, and the doctor's already called it. So it's not a good thing. How she sees herself. She sees herself as this 2 of Swords. She is getting to the point where she's realizing that her options are fairly limited. How do others see her? She's a complete disappointment. 5 of Cups in reverse. Unbelievable disappointment. They had such high hopes. I think this is her personal business team. I think these people are the ones that are just really saying it's no good. King of Swords. Her worst fear is that Harry cuts her off first. She wants to be the one to say, I'm out of here. Outcome at the end, it's going to be injustice for her. She's not going to like it, but she's going to get out of there. So, you know, she is definitely going to split. Hello, Anita Grant. How are you, my dear? How are you? 32 lovely people in here. Thank you so much for joining us, guys. So what happens next? She filing for divorce. Princess of Cups in reverse. Oh, Foxy. Thank you, my love. You are fantastic. Look at Foxy there. Grumpy, what a guy he is.
He's brilliant. I love Foxy. Oh, by the way, boobs.
I'm gonna. Where? What? Boobs?
No,
oh, are we not allowed to say that?
Foxy doesn't like boobs.
Oh, well, I'm sure he likes them. He just doesn't. He's very polite. Oh, and Trevor shows up. We start mentioning boobs, and Trevor shows up. Boobgate. So what is she going to file for divorce? Yeah, absolutely. But what she's going to do is she's going to say that she is now mentally damaged from the whole situation. So, you know, she's going to have a completely different skewed look at her time in the royal family. This is going to be wild. The 6 of Cups in reverse. When we talk about the 6 of Cups, this is how I tell my students. I tell them, imagine like your favorite summer holiday. Imagine your favorite time in the summer. You're sitting out at like one of those little kiddie picnic benches, and you've got your cousins with you, and you're all hanging out, and you're eating hot dogs or cheeseburgers and ice pops, and you're all sticky, and you have iced tea, and everybody's all sunburnt. You have that crinkly red thing going on your face with your sunburn, and everybody's just having a blast, and you're waiting for fireworks later that night. That is what the 6 of Cups feels like. That's how you should feel when you get it upright. When you get it in reverse, You're the kid that was locked in the closet or chained to the radiator, or, never had, two of the same shoes, wore two separate shoes. This is somebody who is looking backward with a really skewed view. So Christina Crawford comes to mind. So those of you that are new to my channel, I love Joan Crawford. And I've read Mommy Dearest, and I've read all of the material on it. And in my opinion, Joan Crawford was not a terrible mother. She was a really strict mother. She had very, very high standards for her staff and for her kids. I don't think that all of that happened. And I do think that Mommy Dearest was a hit piece. So just my opinion, So, and that's my intellectual opinion, not my psychic opinion. But, the Six of Cups would be the Christina Crawford experience. So I think she's going to come back and go, I just, no matter how many tiaras they put on me, I just was crying, right? So Three of Pentacles here. She's going to pull in Grumpy. Grumpy, you've been divorced, right? I've been divorced.
Yeah. I've been divorced.
So in America, something that happens a lot of the times when there's families of means and they get divorced, they bring in a forensic accountant. Like your first call is to your divorce attorney, and then your second call is to a forensic accountant, because they want to figure out where the money is. She's going to do that 100%. Now, here's the fun part. I think what she's going to find out is we get this 10 of Swords in reverse. And I think she's going to find out that the coffers are really, really empty. What about the metal hangers? One day I'm going to take a picture of the Mommy Dearest wire hanger that I have. I actually have one. It was made by an artist. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. It's very, and my children didn't get to enjoy it, but, so I think that, when they get these forensic accounts in there, they're going to say there's really nothing that we can prove here. There's no money. Now, I'm going to say, for all the new followers that are here, we got 45 people on the live. Thanks so much for everybody being here. I've been saying all along that Queen Elizabeth, the late great Queen Elizabeth, had a contingency plan for Harry. She had a plan B. And I think the plan B was to, and I'm getting my psychic download. I tell everybody when I get psychic downloads, I get pins and needles up my arm. Her plan B was to basically bankrupt him. Oh, I lost Grumpy. Sorry, guys. He'll be right back. I'm sure his feed just dropped. He'll come right back. So the plan B was basically to bankrupt him. And that way, when the divorce happened, he would be, and there's Grumpy. He's coming back in. There basically wouldn't be anything to fight about. So they would be able to give her kind of just a simple write-off, a simple, this is what you get. This is your payoff. You get some child support. I'm doing quotations, child support. So I think that's basically what this is.
Really
hello, darling. Did you go to the other side?
I don't know what's happened. It's just gone crazy.
I know that. I say that all the time. I don't know what happened. So I think we're at that point. So let's do some timing on this. What's that? Oh, he dropped out again. What's up, honey? Grumpy's having some trouble with his feed. See if he comes back up, guys. Deb, we've got a brutal winter or summer going on over here in New Jersey too. It's absolutely terrible. So Annette, I agree. Good on Queen Elizabeth II. Yeah, she was a crafty lady. Not playing any games. So don't forget that Harry's supposed to inherit some serious cash. We'll wait for Grumpy to come back in. Let's take a look at that. So, Sally, we're going to take a look at whether he is going to get that cash. So, Story was he was supposed to get, I think it was 8 million pounds from the Queen Mother. So it looks like Grumpy's struggling to get back on. Oh, thank you, Deb. Thank you. Thank you. I was excited to hit 3,300 subs. It was pretty exciting for me. So, hi, Blaze. I see you, Blaze. We're talking about Harry and Meghan right now, hon. So, oh, I forgot. I'm streaming to Facebook too. So, all right, let's see. Is Harry going to get that 8 million? So Grumpy, you want to? We can hook it up later if you want to stay in the chats. You want to stay in the chats? You can also WhatsApp me here. I got my WhatsApp up too, so if you need to talk to me. So let's see if we're gonna get that inheritance from the Queen Mother. Let's see if that's coming through. Okay. This is for Harry. Oh, Tower card, guys. No, it's not looking like it. Not looking like it. Knight of Cups. I think there's going to be. Oof. There is going to be a string attached to it. So this is my prediction here, guys. And I know that all of the. It's okay, honey. It's okay, Grumpy. It's all right. Stay in the chat. We'll do another one when you don't have a rainstorm. So Grumpy's got a rainstorm going, guys. So his feed keeps dropping. But make sure that you do subscribe to him. Let me put that back up there. Make sure you subscribe to him. Super, super cool guy. Super fun. So, oh, Deb, wow, 28 million in debt. We'll take a look at that. I need a Grumpy Sapper cutout. Absolutely. So it looks like this inheritance from the Queen Mother is going to be a shocker, but they're going to extend an olive branch. So is this going to be like a real olive branch? No, they're going to say, you've got to pick a side. You've got to commit to us. We can't do this fighting anymore. We're going to hold our ground on this. And if you choose door number 2, we are not going, there is no return. There's no return. And there's going to be a time limit on this. So now I know that the money that the Queen Mother set aside for them was allotted for all of the great grandchildren. So I think they'll disperse that amongst everyone else. So possibly it's going to be a lower number too. Intuitively, I'm getting that. So is he 28 million in debt? Are they far in debt? Now that would be easy to calculate with the house because they did have a pretty tremendous mortgage on that house. So we've got 2 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, we've got some issues here. King of Swords, it'd be so much easier just to go home. Looking for charity, looking for a handout. There's that 6 of Coins. Definitely 6 of Coins. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So the 2 of Coins in the future, he's really stuck between a rock and a hard place. He is angry about it. That's probably the puss on his face that we saw the other day with his face like thunder. Other people are seeing him as a debtor. This is a debtor, guys. Oof. Oh yeah, Anna Perkins, the legal debts too. I forgot about that. Yeah. I will triumph. He does not want to really fail at this, though. Hopes and fears. We've got the 8 of Cups here. He really does not want to fail at this endeavor. He wants to be seen as a man that made himself. Oh, it's really terrible. And the Tower card, the outcome. This is what he did to himself. When I get the Tower card in reverse, I always tell everyone, this is something you did to yourself. This is not something that someone else did to you. It's not the world or your fate that's handing it to you. You did this to yourself. So this was poor calculation, bad management, bad decision making, absolutely terrible. Yes, and I do agree with that, Anna. We'll take a look at that. Oh, Grumpy, I got my first member. Grumpy, you are the first of many, hopefully. Yay, super duper. So this is great. Thank you so much, my friend. So you get all kinds of cool emojis. Now, oh, try out the emojis, dude. See how the emojis work. Super fun. So let's see if he did spend the money, the anticipated money, before he got it. Let's see if we do that. How exciting. How exciting. Did Harry spend his money before he got it? Yep. Counting those chickens before they were hatched. So he was following the lead of the missus. Okay. So the abundance that he's always had with this 10 of cups, the abundance he always had, he thought would always be there. So going out into the secular world, the public world, he really did think that that was always going to be there. He did not know that money is hard to earn. It's hard to earn, it's hard to keep. So here it's like, what happened? I don't know what happened. His intention was to use that money, crafty ideas. Oh, we just had a big thunder. So we're going to be wrapping this up soon, guys. His intention was to use that money to make more money, transform it into something more abundant. He had no clue about saving and trying to hang on to it. So, Jody, no. So to answer that, inheritance, no, it can't be considered part of the marital assets. It doesn't work that way here in the United States. But it gets a little and I'll just switch to bigger view while I'm talking about this. It gets a little bit sketch when you start purchasing things like a home, cars, businesses, that kind of thing. So it can get a little bit muddy here in the United States, and it can get a little bit dicey. So, it really depends on what that money was used for. Now, if that was used as seed money, if inheritance was used as seed money for different businesses and things like that, it may get a little bit weird. They may share profits from something. It definitely can get a little sketchy for him. Oh yeah, I know, Kay. Isn't it a shame that he can't use tax money anymore for his own purposes? But that was, and I've always said this about Harry, I don't think that he ever realized, like, he's cosplaying as a poor person, I don't know, I actually, my family lived very nicely, but I lived like a regular American now. It's like, this is a regular life. I live in a regular house. It's messy and my floors need to be cleaned, but oh no, Foxy, you're cool. You're cool. You're Foxy, you're always cool. Don't worry. You never say anything off key to me. All right. So throw me a question, guys, because it is starting to storm and I'm going to wrap it up pretty soon so I can unplug my computer and not have it fry in a thunderstorm. Like I said, we're getting, the bits of Debbie is coming up the coast. So we're getting some crazy stuff that's headed our way. And I've been on for 44 minutes already. Before we get into a last reading, remember, I have 20% off all of my readings for the rest of the month to the end of the month. I have discounted my Lenormand class. It's $150 for the whole class. So that price will be going up at the end of the month. I'll be adding more stuff to it, so it'll be crazy. It's just going to get better and better. We'll have Tarot 101. Make sure you subscribe to Foxy to Foxy and Grumpy Sapper. I said to you, Foxy, because Foxy, I just adore you. Okay. Wait. Slow down. I'm getting a lot of questions here. Let me go back. My compassion. Am I being compassionate? Yeah, I'm being nice. I don't know. It sucks to suck, but okay. Do you think the downfall of the monarchy in the same energy of all these celebrities? Oh, and Annette says timeline on divorce. Hang on. We could do both of these. And Blaze, I'm just going to tell you, I do readings for other people when I do live tarot for you, and I'm going to be doing them for my second tier of membership on YouTube. So if you want to join there, I'll be doing them like twice a month, second tier membership, or you can just wait until I pop one up again. So let's see. I'm going to bring up my card view nice and big. So intuitively, I'm getting a lot of information right now. So the monarchy, while it is not entirely independent and it doesn't have some overlapping situations with the royal family or with the craziness that's going on in the celebrity world. They are too big to be involved. They're the people that have been involved in those seedier excursions and events. They have really been quieted in the royal family. The actual royal family itself, are they neck deep in all this? I mean, there may be one or two that married in, one that married in. They may be a part of it, but they've been kind of put to the side. Now I know Andrew is everybody's big question. I think that Andrew ran in some entertainment circles, and even myself, when my ex-husband worked in the music industry, still works in the music industry. We weren't, ish bags or anything like that. We did have exposure to some serious ish bags. There were some people out there that, in that industry that are not very nice. There's some people in entertainment that are not very nice. Do I think that Andrew was seeking out these terrible things? Not necessarily. Do I think that he was exposed to these things? Yes, I do. I think that he was present there. And when you're in the heat of the moment, I think you don't say no sometimes. So, and I'm not giving him a pass. I'm not writing him a check on this one. But do I think that the royal family is part of this? Not necessarily. I think that occasionally we will see some overlap, like we do with the Beckhams, who I adore. I adore the Beckhams. I think that they are gorgeous and adorable. But as you can see, they even have their own situation with the daughter-in-law. There's some drama with the daughter-in-law that came in. So, any family is going to have a little bit of overlap into a seedier part of the world. Are they going to be taken down by this? I don't think so. I think they move gracefully away from it. I think their connections and their commitments to those shadier parts of the world are really, really not a part of it. I think that is a distasteful endeavor to be a part of that crazy machinery of celebrity. So I think they do walk away from it. Was it a little bit different? I think speaking psychic editorially, I think Princess Margaret started to, and I'm going to pull up my face just for a minute. I think because I am psychic, I am a medium too, so I could just I don't even need the cards. So I think Princess Margaret created a new situation because of the amount of publicity that was out there, just given the time frame, and the way that media started to want to root out the dirt on people. So I think Princess Margaret really was the prototype for them to preserve and protect reputation within the royal family. I think Harry kind of flew outside of that radar, and they were still preserving and protecting his reputation. You know, we had the whole Vegas thing, we had the uniform thing, you know, he running amok in all kinds of places. I think that they were well practiced at taking care of that. It's only now that we're seeing him outside of the family that, you know, his reputation is really kind of tanking. But so yeah, I don't think that this is going to negatively affect the royal family, all the disclosures that are happening. I just don't think that that's going to happen. I think they are head and shoulders above any of the riffraff that would do that kind of stuff. So let's do, I hope that answers your question, Kay. Kay talks. One of my best friends, his name is Kay. So Kay talks too. My Kay talks too. So timeline on the divorce. Let's see what we get here. They're working on it right now. It's happening right now. Oh, sorry. I'll bring up some cards. There we go. They're working on it right now. They're crafting the story right now. You know, and I've always thought that there was always a split, and some celebrity families will do this. Some celebrity couples will do this. They will actually create their divorce before, like when they get married. It's not a prenup, but it's an actual divorce decree, and they'll have that. And it's just like, okay, do we agree on this? And like, yeah, we'll just sign it if things go bad, which is you know, best kept secret. I think that they are figuring out what parts go where, but they're not in too much of a rush. So we have this 8 of Pentacles, which is working on that, working toward the ends. But the 8 of Wands is a slowing down of the energy because something is holding us up. Let's see if we do this last big thing and see if it hits. And if it does, if it takes off, this is like the comeback album for like a, you know, rock band that has had an illustrious career and then fell apart in the middle of their career. You know, they're trying to get that one last album back out. So that's, you know, let's say this is August, September. Let's look at October, November. Oh, ugly stuff here. Page of Wands, Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the King of Cups, or Knight of Cups in reverse. So Knight of Cups in reverse, we're going to talk about first, because that really is someone who is not really happy about things. Oh, did I get Anna Perkins? So Grumpy, do me a favor and just repost Anna Perkins' question. And I'm gonna, oh, thank you, Stephen Magnus. So I'm just going through the comments, guys. I can't slow down the comments here. Hi, Lily of the Valley. Lily, I'm answering the when will they get a divorce question right now. So, and I do think that Harry's been offered protection for money. Hi, Hutch. So I'm just looking. Hi, Mel. I see you guys. I'm trying to star the comments here. I really need somebody in here to help me. Da, 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 da. You are back, Hutches. I hope you guys are tan and well rested. I'm just trying to get to the end of this, guys. A lot of chat. Oh, good chat. So yeah, Grumpy, if you can repost what was it, Anna Perkins' question? If I didn't answer it, that would be great. Thank you very much. So, and I'm back down at the bottom of the chat. So, you know, if we're looking at August, September, this is October, November. He's not happy. This is going to be the worst Christmas ever. Like, they are not going to have a good Christmas. It's going to be so not fun. They are really out of money. You know, let's pull real quick. Actually, we'll do a little Lenormand over here. How broke are they? Are they totally broke? So Hutch, Mel said to me she WhatsApped me and she said it was she goes 46 today. And I was like, wow, Mel looks great for being 46. I didn't know she was that old. I had no idea she was that old. And I was like, oh, it's just a number. And she goes, no, the weather. I was like, oh my God. So yeah, I was like, Mel looks like a teenager. So all right. So how broke are they? How broke are they? Little Lenormand. Let's do this. Past. In the past, things were good. In the present, the lady's spending it all. In the future, we have the house. So this is the house money. This is the royal family money. That's what we get. Okay. Oh, everybody's asking about okay. Hang on. I got you, Anna Perkins. All right, everybody sit tight. I haven't heard any more thunder. Oh, you're 46 as well. Oh, Mel, you look great. So this is the house money. This is what she married. She is trying to get the house money. Who wouldn't want the house money? I don't want Harry's money. Harry doesn't have that much money. But having the house money, meaning the royal family money, it makes a lot of sense. So stick with me, guys. I will get to what's going on we were just talking about what's going on in England with my father-in-law. And he is a retired police officer. We were talking about what's happening there, and he said that's a mess. That's a mess. So Harry's going to have great ideas and want to give birth to them, but they no longer have the money. He's just ultra frustrated. Before and Kay, you know what? I disagree. I think that they're cash poor. I think they don't have money to, go to Starbucks and do those things. Otherwise, we would see her out all the time. I think they're very cash poor. I think it's kind of the opposite. I think that they are, really doing things in the opposite direction. So, all right. So, not too happy about business here. Let's get into Christmas. Christmas, there's going to be a lot of fighting now. I don't know if we're going to see them outside of the house, but I think there's going to be a lot of fighting in there. So what are we looking at? Divorce in the spring. Moving forward. Divorce in the summer. Give me strength. Divorce in the winter. Yes. So I think after Christmas, we're going to get an announcement. I think that's going to be the easiest thing to do. It apparently Netflix has turned on them entirely. They're not doing the polo thing. They're delaying the release or delaying the debut of that. So it just doesn't bode well. I'm going to change decks for this, I think, guys. I'm going to change decks for this. And we're going to pull out Mr. Crowley. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So I know enough to be dangerous, guys. I know that Keir Starmer is saying he may deploy the military to quell things down. So we're just going to read on the hot spots, okay? The spots that are fired up. Now, I can tell you this. I'm going to read these completely upright for you guys. I'm not going to do reversals. So right now there's a balance of power between the powers that be and the rioters. There's a very, very big concern for the powers that be that potentially this is something that's not going to stop. So I do understand them stepping to the occasions, the flare ups, I'm going to say, with some severity. So we're going to look at the government on this side, and we're going to look at the flare-ups, the public on this side. So government, where are they standing right now? They are a Four of Wands. Maintain order is their main objective. What are the people of England trying to do on this side? Ace of Wands. They're trying to get their voice heard. Ace of Wands really is a riotous card because it's flaming. It's very difficult to control. It does not have form. When you think about fire, fire is not formed. It is wild. It can go in any direction. It can creep through cracks. It can float on water. It can do all sorts of stuff. So this business, and I know oh God, what is his name? Tommy Robertson. I know he's trying to kind of coalesce the voices there. So what will be the government response? Like what is going to happen? Oof, 10 of Swords. They're not doing what they need to do. Knight of Swords. I do think that they are going to deploy some military service. Gregopedia, is that you? Angus, is that you? Is it a murderer? I'm on a live, so if you murder me, hi and goodbye. So this Knight of Swords, I do think that they're going to deploy military. I think they're going to have to. Oh, hey, wifey. Tommy Robinson was on Glenn Beck today. So I do think they're going to deploy some military service to the area. I think they're going to do that. Over here, the Seven of Wands, it's going to be, this is a really well-matched dispute. It's really, the people are going to rise to the occasion. I hate to say that. So I'm going to agree, Anna Perkins. I think the voices are getting louder. So they will have some trouble doing this. So let's take a look at the people over here. So I saw your comment, burglar. It didn't. Whoever it was went into my chest freezer and took something. So, God love them. So, all right. So we get the Temperance card over here. I think cooler heads are going to be prevailing on the people side. I think the message is going to take on a different flavor. I think, yes. The Three of Cups here. I think they're going to come together and have more of a response and there we get the Four of Cups. That's awesome. So I think English people are going to sit down and formulate a better response. I think the rioting is going to slow down once they deploy the military. So does this deployment, does it create an objective? Does it nail the objective? Yes, I think it does. I think it's enough to get everybody to settle down and think reasonably. So where do we go from here? So, and if any of you are in those hotspots, I hope you're safe. I hope you guys take precautions. Being here in the United States, it's very different for us because of the laws that we have in place. Our Second Amendment is tremendous. Wifey, you made fresh magical cookies. If people join my first level of membership, they can get fortune cookie emojis. So I have custom fortune cookie emojis. I have an eye roll and I have a happy face. So you can have some fun with that if you want to become a member. So what is the best course of action for the situation? What is the best course of action? Since we know that military is going to be deployed, they're going to be sent out. Protest again next Friday, Samantha? Wait, next Friday? Oh, Foxy, I may be using the wrong term. So if it's Army of Specialist Police, I may be using the wrong term. Valerie, this is how you get a reading from me. Watch this. And paste. That's how you get a reading from me. You just book one. And we sit and we have a video chat and we have a grand old time. Super fun. So yeah, if it's and thank you, Valerie. Glad to have you on board. So if it's just the phrasing that's a little bit different, I do think that Keir Starmer was going to be a bit more aggressive in his approach. So let's look at this. What can the everyday British person do? Two of Wands. The Lust card, which is strength. The Emperor. The Empress. Defeat. And prudence. So one more for the bottom. We have the Knight of Wands. So underneath, we don't want this Knight of Wands. We don't want the Knight of Wands to come out and be fired up and take matters into his own hands. So that's right out. We don't want to do that. So, I don't know if it came up. It looks you're grumpy. I think you did the emoji. Here, hang on, guys. Hang on. I just got to see something. Swoop. There we go. Oh, it did work. Oh, that's great. Look at Grumpy's emojis. That is super cool. Fantastic. I'm thrilled about that. Now, here, I don't know if I do that, it comes up weird in mine. But you guys on YouTube can see Grumpy's super fun emojis that I got there. I'm gonna have to change that one. We did the 2 crystal balls. I'll put a different one in there for those of you that want to become members and have some fun emojis and a bumper sticker that says you're a brand new member. So I think the approach for this is to go back to the people should go back to their values. Their discontent has been voiced. We did get the discontent here. Absolutely that is something that thanks, Jody. Yeah, StreamYard doesn't show emojis. Did not realize that. So their discontent has been voiced. So everybody just needs to dial it back now. Everybody knows that they're upset. So, if the rioting is ringing a bell and getting everyone's attention, mission accomplished. Now we have to use this Lust card, which is actually the Strength card. Hi, Amanda, darling. We have to use this Lust card and maintain and control those emotions and those urges to go out there. Here's the fun thing. This is the royal family. So we have the Emperor and the Empress. This is not Keir Starmer and the leadership, the government leadership. This is the royal family here. And it's William and Kate. Catherine, Princess of Wales. Sorry. It's Prince William and Catherine, Princess of Wales, that are going to come to the fore. I think they're going to make an announcement about this. I think they're going to say, hey, we need to dial this back a little bit and get things under control. They are the heart that will respond to the emotion that we see here that's all in the streets right now. So we're going to see the heart show up. And I do think that that's going to quell some things. I think there's going to be some open discussion. So what is the result of all this? What do we do about this sticky wicket? of immigration and having different cultures that are clashing, having these situations that are clashing. What do we do to make the people of England and the United Kingdom safer? So, what is the response to this? What do we do to make that happen? There's going to be more military on the streets. Not military. There's going to be more support on the streets. There's going to be something different that they do. And that's not to say that we go into a police state, but I think they are going to Prince of Swords, Knight of Swords, and the Star. So we have the Prince of Cups, which is we are all Britons. We are all under the umbrella of Great Britain. And it does not matter that this isn't a simple answer, guys. Like, I'm not going to solve everything here. We must, with this Eight of Swords, have order that is universal. So that doesn't mean that you come into the country with your own set of rules, your own set of beliefs and structures like that. It's almost like, hey, you're going to walk in the door. I'm going to read you the rules. These are the rules. You're going to follow these. That is going to be more the order of the day. So it's like if you had a guest in your house that was going to be staying for an hour for dinner. If they were poorly behaved or if they behaved oddly in your home, you could tolerate that hour. But if you're going to stay for some extended dance remix, then you're going to have to meet us somewhere in the middle on this. So I do think that that's going to happen. I think there's going to be kind of a reading of the rules when you step into the country. I just don't think that is and I get it. Like I know there's the whole thing. Samantha, I'm trying to catch your comment here with the Sharia law. I know that that's an issue. But it is indeed a when in Rome kind of thing. Like, when in Rome, you should behave as the Romans do. So it's a hard no for everybody. And well, that's the thing. Okay, so that's the idea of being a guest in someone's country. I traveled extensively with my parents. My parents always said, when you're in another country, you are a guest in that country. It is your responsibility to know the rules, the laws, the obligations, and the customs. So there really is. Oh boy, Sally, that's a tough one. Hang on. So I think they are going to adjust this. I think they are really going to adjust it instead of saying, oh, good night, Foxy. Are you skipping out? I think Foxy's leaving. So I think they're going to say, if you're staying long term, we're going to honor your customs and your rules. If you're here short term, if you're staying long term, you need to assimilate into the culture. How is this going to go over? I think it's going to be okay. I think people that aren't going to fall in line with this are going to not be happy with it. There's some that are going to be long-term residents, which is going, and I'm going into just psychic stuff for this, guys. There are ones that are long-term residents that are going to have some issues with this because they're going to say, well, our people have lived here. They're going to have their anchor babies, and we call them anchor babies in the United States. So I think we are going to see more, and this is a boon for an industry. I think you're going to see more police on the street. I think you're going to see more instruction as well. I think it'll almost be, I hate to say, like a re-education process when you come into England, but I do think it's going to be more of, we're going to teach you about our culture. We will honor your culture, but you can't do XYZ in the street. You just can't. So I think this is going to be a very difficult period for England. It's going to take some time before we get to a real resolution. So let me just go back up. I'm gonna click. Let me see. Curfew. I just want to see, are we going to have curfews and lockdowns in the hotspots. So curfews and lockdowns. I see them moving more more boots on the ground in. I think they're going to have more boots on the ground. So, but it's not just going to be boots on the ground. It's almost like they're setting up these triage centers where they're going to have support teams coming in to quell the violence, but then they also have right behind them like these circus tents, and I hate to say circus tents, but these tents that come in, and they are going to have like information and kind of I hate to say re-education centers, but it feels like very much like a re-education center. Like we're going to reintroduce you to British culture here, and we want you to see the good things that we have here and enjoy the good things that we have here. It's going to be a long haul. It's not going to be easy. It's not going to be easy. So, and I've always said, you know, given the chance, I would emigrate to England. So buckle up, buttercups, because this loud American might be coming there. So we're going to do this real quick. Oh, wait, hang on, Kay. So I think we'll get locked down. I think Starmer is desperate for it. He wants it. Okay. Does Starmer want a lockdown? Does he want a lockdown? I don't know enough about him. I need to know more about him. Sloppy shuffle. Sloppy shuffle. I need a sloppy shuffle emoji for you guys. All right, so does Starmer actually want lockdown? Yeah, but I don't think he's going to get it. I don't think they, you know, here's the thing. If they say, you know, hunker down, kids, and it doesn't solve the problem, it doesn't resolve it. So I think they're going to go in there and they're going to clear out the trouble zones and then start a re-education process. I hate that I'm saying re-education, guys. I'm sorry that I'm saying that. You know, they're going to try and bring the two sides together, which is really cool. And we did get the art card, which is alchemy here. Look, we're making fire and water and mixing all these amazing things. I do think that they're going to try and bridge the two parties. So not two parties, but the two sides of this, with the focus of, you know, we're all here in England. You know, do we need Queen Elizabeth more than ever right now? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. So Sally, will the prime minister resign? Is he going to resign? Is Starmer going to resign? Are we going to see him? That, you know, I saw a meme of Downing Street, and it had a revolving door on it. It's like not funny, but I mean, at least you guys have a prime minister. We don't know who's running our country. We have no idea. It could be me. Who knows? Oh, so, and I think the thunder slowed down, guys. So we're supposed to have thunderstorms until like midnight tonight. So, 10 of Cups, 9 of Wands. No, he's like Leonardo DiCaprio. 8 of Wands. I think he will not resign, but I think there will be a call for him to resign. I think people are not thrilled with him already, and I think everyone's gotten a taste of rolling that office over very quickly. So, you know, he's Leonardo DiCaprio in that movie. I'm not up and leaving. I just don't think he wants to check out. I think he's like, I'm the right guy for the job right now. Like, I'm the man to get it done. But I do think that there are going to be some people that say, hey, we need someone who's more representative of our leadership, more representative of what we want right now, which is terrible. You know, Trevor was saying, like, something like some outrageous percentage of people that did not vote in your election. And I'm not looking at the chat, guys. I'm trying to look at the chat on this side and trying to look at the chat. Too vain to resign. Yes, I'm going to agree with that. I got a lot of chats going on over here. Ooh, Starmer defended Jimmy Savile. Ooh, I don't even know if I can say Jimmy Savile. So let's see here. So yes, I think there's going to be a call for him to resign, but I think he's got his heels dug in pretty good. Here we go. Kay talks. I know this was some time ago, but we're gonna get it out. Was she really? We're gonna switch decks. Give this one a little break. Ooh, thunder! Did you guys hear that? All right, I'm gonna wrap up after these last few questions. I just have a few more on my list, and then I'll check the chats. Grumpy, I can't keep our wife of a grumpy old Marine. I can't keep up, and we're having a thunderstorm, so I'm gonna bag out of here pretty soon. So, but don't send it to me on my cell phone. My cell phone's nowhere near me. So, all right, was Meghan really with Prince Andrew as a yacht girl? We're just gonna pull one card on this. Oh, money exchanged hands. So I'm gonna leave that there. I'm not going to touch that with a 10-foot pole. After the divorce, is Meghan going to do a tell of some sort, a leak of monarchy's secrets? I think there's going to be a book. I think she's going to do a book. And I think it's going to be, I think we heard a little bit of it in the interview. I haven't scratched the surface on what happened to me. So what's going to happen after the divorce? The whole world's going to turn on her. Hierophant in reverse. She's going to try and partner up with some people. She will disappear for a little while, believe it or not. She's gonna try and hide out for a little while. She'll cut her deals, and she's going to realize that she left all of her good people in the past. In the future, extremely unhappy. She's obviously unhappy, but this is the end. This is the end of her, guys. Then again, extremely unhappy, no opportunities. No one wants to touch her with a 10-foot pole. She wants to be this person that is regarded as extremely intelligent and extremely capable, but she's not. She's simply not. With that 6 of Cups in reverse for the outcome, she is going to be pining away for her life back in the royal family. So that is something she will eventually, it will dawn on her that this was a huge miscalculation on her part. She's going to understand that she had it all. She had it all. So, all right. All right. So let me see. Stephen Magnus. My son was almost a Magnus. I think he was the one that was in the freezer chest a few minutes ago, not answering me. I don't think it was a burglar. So is Harry going to delve more in pharmaceutical products? Or will he see Meghan is controlling him by her Diana mummy voice? Yeah, you know what? So Anna Perkins, I'm looking at the other chat, and I'm catching up here. I don't think that they're going to give her a deal for silence. I think they're going to give her as much money as she needs to live on, just to go the F away. I think really that's it. I think the spouting is going to continue whether they like it or not. So is Harry going to get on the water wagon? I don't know. Does that translate in England? Is he going to get on the water wagon? No. This is a simple no. He's not going to. What's going to be the excuse now? All right. So what's the excuse now? The excuse now, or moving forward after it, is that he made the biggest mistake of his life. He can't get out of it. Everyone should have stopped him. We're going to hear that. Why didn't anyone actually stop me? Everyone just picked on me and told me it was terrible. No one gave me the real information. It's nonsense. He's going to go back and rewrite history, and he's going to be stuck. This is his new personality. His new personality is that his family didn't support his marriage, made his wife unhappy, and then she turned into a shrew. That's going to be the news story, guys. So, it's really I don't think they're going to Colombia for that. I don't think they're going there, Anna Perkins, for the refinement of local products. So I honestly think that he is I think he's a grasshead. I don't think that he is, heavy into that other stuff. He's very nervous. His nerves are, just completely frazzled. So I think, if you added some, marching powder in there, I think he gets pretty banged up from that. Uh so yeah, Stephen, those 12 registered companies, that becomes an issue with the inheritance in America. That becomes an issue because now it's invested in something. So if he invested his inheritance in that, and I'm not a divorce attorney, I'm not a tax attorney, I'm not an attorney at all. I did stay at a Holiday Inn Express last night though. So all right, just to be clear, Annette Martin, I think we're going to get divorced after the holidays. I think the holidays are going to suck, and I think we're going to get a divorce after that. Is he going to clean his act up? No, absolutely not. I don't think so. I think he's going to have a new excuse to be doing what he's doing. And Valerie, thank you so much for your contribution. I'm going back to the chat over here, guys. So one of the things I want to tell you, if you guys have a question, just put it in bold, put it in all caps so that I can see it. So I'm trying to go back in the comments because I know Anna Perkins had something, but I don't know if I answered it. And there's a ton of comments here, guys. It's an hour and a half of comments. So have mercy. Have mercy. Hi, Tanya. I hope you're still here. Tanya, you can ask questions. Just put it in bold. Put it in all caps so I can see it. You're very welcome. Oh, Grumpy, are they really? That's crazy. Yeah, we have a hard time getting police officers here because we don't pay them enough. We don't pay them enough. Our town is a very safe town. They just redid the contracts here. But before that, our police officers were coming in, and before they got up to their max salary, they were making like $35,000 a year. You could make more at Starbucks. So, all right. So let's see. I'm back at like 314. So I'm going to the eye doctor next week, guys, too. So I won't be squinting. It could be a fish at this point. I don't know. Jody, your question, I don't know if it's him. I think the Build-A-Bear family. Build-A-Bear family has a lot to do with what goes on here. But that stuff is too hot for YouTube. I can't get into it. I'll have sedans pulling up in front of my house. So let me see. Jody, I think you saw that. There you go. There you go. Oh, King Charles could step in and dissolve Parliament. Would that happen? Would that happen? Would he do that? Oh, Annette and Kay, you guys have caps. Thank you so much. I don't think he will. I don't think he will step in and dissolve Parliament. I think even though we get this death card, because what's on the other end of that? Like if we do that, the other end of it is, wow, what do we do now? Now we have just a monarchy. Like that's kind of crazy. I don't think he wants that responsibility. He doesn't want to be in charge. He wants the government that is created to kind of do its. Can somebody smash Tarot Killer there, please? One of the mods, just get rid of Tarot Killer, otherwise known as Tarot Destroyer, that we've had to destroy a number of times. So, Kay, I'm in New Jersey. I am in the great state of New Jersey, where we pay high taxes and keep paying higher taxes. It's crazy. Oh, Stephen Magnus. Oh, how about that? Oh, Samantha, you cheeky monkey. How are you, baby? All right, guys, I'm trying to get to Debbie. I love that you're here. I'm going to call you when we get off, if my internet is still working. So I saw some caps on here, guys. I'm trying to get there. Wifey, my husband is a doomsday prepper. Of course we do. We've got everything here. Ask me about what else we have. No, don't ask me. Wow, Stephen Magnus, you got a lot of information over there, boo-boo. Will the US have riots? Penny, that's a great question. Are we going to have riots? Looking specifically toward the election period. And Annette Martin, you are welcome. I saw you're outstanding there. So let's see if we're going to have riots at the election. Oh boy. Why? We're going to have a repeat of the last cycle, the last election we went through. We're going to have a repeat of that. So I think people are going to act up at it. Skipping away from that question merrily, we're going to have a repeat. Will Harry start dating someone new immediately after, shortly after? Somebody kill Tarot Killer. No, I didn't say kill. Somebody block Tarot Killer. He's going to spam us. It's going to be really annoying. Hi, Tarot Killer. Long time no see. All right. So is Harry going to start dating someone new right away? I think he's going to have a lot of options. I think the royal family is going to put a lot of, I think there's going to be attempts to set him up, but he's going to be pretty damaged. So this devil in reverse, the problem is that when you come off a terrible relationship, what's going to happen is you're going to have residual behaviors as a result of it. You're going to question the motivations and what people do from moment to moment. So while he's going to be home and while there's going to be a lot of options out there, and I do think that we're going to have some ex-girlfriends ringing up, not for getting together, but for support and just like, hey, like, it's okay. Like other people. Hang on one second. Ba, 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 ba. There we go. All right. Oh, there's vacuuming going on upstairs. This is fantastic. I hear people vacuuming on my second floor. Love that. So I think there's going to be a lot of examples of good women that are going to be put in front of him, either on their own. They're just going to, kind of roll into the room or ring him up and say, hey, just want you to know that, you're a good person and we like you and, you're going to be okay. But he's going to have a hard time seeing that. So will he be dating someone? No. Is the intention of putting all these people in front of him to get him to date? No, it's not that. He's going to have too much to bear to date anybody right away. So, how long will it take him to kind of get his act together? He's going to be licking his wounds for some time. So, how long is it going to take? Wheel of Fortune. It's up to him. He needs to see his role in all of this, his arrogance that he did not step out of the situation, that he allowed himself to be, sold hook, line, and sinker. It's really going to depend on him. He's got to not fight. He has to stop fighting the responsibility for the situation. He has to stop doing that, stop wrangling with it. Only then will he be able to see the future. So, he's got a long road ahead of him, unfortunately. No Christmas presents this year. Yeah, I think it's going to be a sucky Christmas. Will we see the kids after the divorce? Will we see the kids after the divorce? Thanks, guys, for taking care of Tarot Destroyer for me. I see you're hard at work squashing that bug. Tarot Destroyer, Tarot Killer. My nemesis. I quoted H.G. Tudor. So, are we going to see the kids after the divorce? Better question. What are we going to find out about the kids after the divorce? I'm just going to alter your question a little bit. So, let's do a little storyline here. That it's not the story we know. Oh, it's going to be earth-shattering. Debbie, are you seeing this? Debbie Schoen, are you seeing this? But we're going to have a new beginning. Oh, we're going to find out another Queen of Hearts and another Knight of Cups. Gregory, is that you? Hi. So somebody came down before and I was like, Greg, and they didn't answer me. And I said, Angus, and they didn't answer me. And I said, burglar? Is somebody there? Hello. When Angus was really, not really young, but he was what, like, he's like 8. We ran out for something and we came back and, said, don't let anybody in, lock the doors, whatnot. And we came back and we opened the door and we hear, hello, somebody there? Is it raining?
It was raining very hard earlier, and then it kind of lightened up. My event is not happening tonight, so it'll be next week.
I'm going to be honest. I forgot about your event. I'm sorry. Mm-hmm. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Whatever.
Well, it's only 3:30. So it'll be happening when?
Next week.
Next week. Okay. Well, enjoy the night off. Sausage and peppers later. Everybody loves sausage and peppers. So, I think we are going to find out that the story that was sold to us was not true. This not successful card, this Six of Wands in reverse. What's going to happen with this is that we're going to find out, I think, that there is a different lineage here. I think we're going to find out there's a little bit of a different lineage. And this is going to blow things up. However, we will get to see them. We are going to be introduced to these children. The Queen of Cups and the Knight of Cups. This feels much more like the individual who helped participate in the situation. That's what it feels like. I don't want to go too deep on this, but I think this is an adult. This is a child. I don't see two children. I'm sorry. I don't see two. I just see one. So I do think we're going to get to see one child. And I think we may meet that child's mother. I think that may happen. So that would be a big what do you call it? Plot twist. Tarot Destroyer came back. Thanks, Jody.
Tarot Destroyer?
Yeah, remember Tarot Destroyer?
No, I don't. One of your detractors?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes, that was the one who would have fun with Alicia and I. But apparently they have a bunch of Hi Sharon, does Alaska need to be concerned with these flybys from Russia and China? Which child is vacuuming?
Boy child.
Excellent. Excellent, Smithers.
He doesn't look happy.
He's not.
What are you doing?
So the flybys that we have. So it's really flirting. It's not I don't think that these are aggressive moves that they're making. It's kind of like, look at what I'm doing. Like, remember when you were a kid and you would go, I'm not touching you, I'm not touching you. It's kind of that. So I think that's what's going on there. Not the worst thing in the world. Is it antagonistic? Yes. Palm of God. I am doing readings for memberships. So but I do occasionally I will do live tarot for you guys, but today is just pop culture. So yeah. Oh, Penny. Yeah. One of my friends lived in Seattle, right outside Chad. So I think Tarot Destroyer is a man. I'm just saying. I do. Yes. So yeah, this Tim Walz guy, I don't know anything about him either. I really thought she was gonna go with the governor of Pennsylvania. So is this VP going to hurt or help her campaign? Apparently he is quite the socialist. So is he going to help or hurt her campaign? I mean, she picked an old white guy. So so the messaging is going to be very similar. The good news is that it's going to be a consistent message between the two of them. Not that Kamal really has like a great message going right now. They're not asking her anything about policy. They're just saying, oh, isn't she the best? Doesn't she look fantastic? That shiny new toy. Do they expect Tim Walz to be the shiny new toy? No, they expect him to be a guy with a bit more substance. I think he's going to do a lot of her talking for her. Oh, good Lord. Tarot Killer is back again. Hang on. Thank you. Don't just delete the message, guys. We gotta block. We gotta block. So yeah, just we got to block. We got to block, not delete. So so here we go. This running mate, I don't think that there was a consensus on him. I don't think that he was selected by the group. But I think he's going to, don't touch it, guys. I got it. Hang on, let that come up. All right. Okay, well, let me block. Listen, let me block this. Okay, guys, don't touch it, please. Oh, for Pete's sake. No, not I can't block it through StreamYard. I'm trying to do it on YouTube. So right, so there we go. All right, hopefully that will work. But I think the messaging is going to be the same. At least he's going to back up the story. So, it's all fair and well. This is another thing for us to look at here in the United States. It's something that we can focus on, that we've got a new person in there. So a new person. So it's going to distract from not looking at, Kamala's great track record. They're not learning the lesson either. So, for Pete's sake, dude. Yeah. So, yeah, is it going to do well for, I don't think it matters if it does well for her. I think it's going to. So, Samantha, are they protesting in Ireland? Is that what you said before? I missed that. Thank you, Grumpy. I don't know if he's still here. He was having storms over there. Yeah, I kind of agree, Anna Perkins. I think Harry's a tough sell now. He is a tough sell. He really is. So all right. Tarot killer is even upside down in some of these. So scrolling through, guys, scrolling through. Tarot killer is hilarious. Hey, Twisted Tiara, how are you? All right, Steve, why do internet companies on their helplines tell you if your internet is dead? Honestly, why did they tell us that? Why did they tell us that? Did you hear that question, Greg?
Yes. What's the context of it?
Why do internet companies on their phone helplines tell you if your internet is dead? Check out their online help services to log the fault. So, because they expect you to be psychic and have all the magical powers and want to frustrate you. So I'm here for all your help desk questions. So an interesting situation with my daughter today. When I was working on the emojis for the membership, she's an artist and she's a digital artist. So I said, Ella, come down here. I have a job for you. And I said, I need to take this image that I've created and make it like 33 pixels or something like that. 33 by 33. And I said, I need to digitize it. And she goes, you can't digitize it. And I go, well, why not? She goes, because it's already digitized. I made it in Canva. And she was like, I can't do what's already done. Like, what are you asking me to do? It was a very funny conversation. So I could probably go work for one of those helplines. All right, I'm scrolling through, guys. Oh, Amanda loves sausage and peppers. Yeah, I'm gonna make vegetarian chili too at the same time. Oh, Samantha, please be safe, honey, on Friday. Please be safe. And Annette, you are very welcome. Anna Perkins, anything out of the ordinary? Yeah, that's what I'm saying too. Like, I just don't think that, weird is kind of weird is like the word of 2024. Like, everybody is weird. Everybody is weird. Oh, Amanda, I'm glad you're getting a day off, honey. I know you've been busting your hump. She doesn't have a hump. She's adorable. What about Steve Perry from Journey? I'm one of those people that if I hear 3 songs from the same artist in a row, I get very nervous. And I'm like, oh, what happened? Fun fact, I actually had a singing lesson scheduled with Steve Perry. It was a gift from my ex-husband before I moved out of California. And it was scheduled for he was on like a waiting list for like 6 months. and it was scheduled for like 5 days after I was leaving. And I was like, what? I was like, maybe I could just stay in a hotel. Unfortunately, it did not go. Would have been an amazing moment. But Steve Perry, Steve Perry. Steve. What's that?
Nothing.
What'd you say?
That probably should be online.
What'd you say?
I think he's probably kind of a dick.
Do you really?
I've heard a lot of stories about his being.
Kind of upset by that. And you know, the cards are kind of saying that. Just
What?
say kind of. So, you know, the past is behind him. The greatness and glory. Those of you who are unaware of who Steve Perry is, the amazing singer from the band Journey. Oh, Sherry. So
That was a solo.
I know it was a solo, but are you kidding me? I know what ice fishing is. So his glory is in the past, but he needs to kind of honor that. This business of being not happy about that fade of glory, like his glory hasn't faded for me. You know, very out of sorts. This is pain, though, and I know that he did leave professional work some time ago because of the hip surgery that he had. So there is something about pain. So I think that pain is getting worse. Still sings. I'm sorry, I don't have the cards up, guys. Still sings here, still sings, but is longing for the days of yours. Yeah, longing for the days of yore. But this, what is this? 7. Is he married? Is it married? I sounded like Long Duck Dong. Oily Bohunk. Now I want to watch that. If he is married or with someone, that I think that's kind of breaking down. I think there's some cracks in that and moving on to be oneself. So or be by oneself. So I don't know if there's a health issue going on with him. Definitely looks like he's in pain. His wife had cancer. Okay. Oh, Grumpy, you are still here. Somebody said, is Grumpy still here? And I thought you were gone. So yeah, to be continued later. Lee says hello.
Hello.
So how far behind are we? Oh, just 10 minutes. Do I think Trump will switch running mates? Being attacked by a gnat. Ow. Oh, my neck is starting to hurt. Oh, some indecision about him. But no, I don't think he's going to. I think he's going to stay put. So there's something about this is like a sweet and sour choice with JD Vance. There's what he was trying to pull in with that choice of JD Vance was the demographic that was really he wasn't conservative enough for. And the people that were on the fence, he was trying to pull those in. So no, I don't think he's going to switch. I think even though we did get this King of Swords, I think he takes the lead. I don't think the intention is for JD Vance to become president one day. I don't think this is a practice presidency for him. I think we're just going to kind of cruise through this. But I get where you're coming from, because I do feel like it's a little tenuous. Like it's like, is that gonna stick. Now, Kay, this is an interesting interesting conversation, and I was going to do a longer reading on it, but let's look at, was he a party guy? Let's just say a party guy. Poor Zac Efron. He's a really good looking dude though. Oh, we don't want to talk about that. He was in Ibiza and had some kind of an incident. They walked in and found him in some level of distress and had to go to the hospital in a Krankenwagen. Yeah, he's in some distress and running from it. Absolutely. There is, I think we're going to see a little bit of a stay at the spa. I think he needs to go to the spa for a bit.
A grippy vacation.
A what?
A grippy sock vacation.
A grippy sock?
Grippy sock vacation.
Yes, a grippy sock vacation. I just broke my desk again. This stand-up desk is pissing me off. So when you go to the hospital here in the United States, you get grippy socks. So, Penny, you're splitting. Thanks, Penny. We'll see you later. Oh, Kay's laughing. Kay got it. Kay talks, not RK.
I was gonna say, okay.
No, not RK. Not Greek K. This is K talks. That K talks too, but this K is in the chat. So, yeah, I think he's hitting this rock bottom. So I think we're going to see a little grippy sock vacation. That's a new thing that I'm saying now. Thank you, Greg. But in the past, yes, was in the sun in order to become the star. Up here, we're in pain. We're running from it. We're not happy with the situation that we're in. We're not happy with the life we're living now. So there is this recklessness there. So how does he see himself? He sees himself as tapped out, getting older. Other people are seeing him as having some issues, putting things down and not doing them. What's hopes and fears? He doesn't think he can do it. He doesn't think he can make it through the day. And I'm not getting the sense that it's Perez Hilton said hugs. I don't think it's a lot of hugs. I think it's some hugs and a lot of drinking. I think that's it. So, that can cause some serious issues. See parts passing, Grumpy Sapper and I, and our international happy hours that we have. Jody, we expect to see you at one soon. The next one, it takes me like 3 days to recover. I think I'm still recovering. So yeah, I do think I think we've got a situation with that. So listen, guys, I'm coming up on 2 hours, and I'm absolutely starting to be in a lot of pain. I'm gonna have to put myself on the TENS machine. So I'm just going through. Ask not what America can do for you. Or wait, ask not what America can do for Trump, but what Trump can do for you. Yes. I say his name now on my channel. So, so there we go. All right. So I'm just scrolling through.
Now you're missing a thunderstorm.
I know I'm missing a thunderstorm. I'm going up. I need you to put the machine on me. Nice. Stephen Magnus. Stephen Magnus has some crazy intel. All right, so I think I'm gonna wrap it up, guys, because we're having a thunderstorm. I'm just seeing if there's any other juicy questions in here. Anybody else I need to this one I want to talk about later too. I'm just getting to, oh God, I'm very uncomfortable. Oh, Jody, awesome. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. We'll have some games in the next one. So That is not safe for YouTube or anything like that. Okay, I will look further into Zac Efron because I do like him. I do think he's a cutie patootie. Yes, mods are great. Jody, when I meet you, if maybe I'll make you a mod. I know that's like asking you to like take me to the airport or help me move. So, what's that? She's not Keith Hernandez. International Happy Hour is something I remember starting. You got it, Grumpy. Yes, yes, International Happy Hour. Aries Rainbow Child. Psychically, yes, I do think they're grooming her for that. I don't think the boys are being groomed. I think it's Ivanka. So it's I think we're gonna get her running eventually. Yeah, I think 2028. I think Simpsons had that one right. So Rhea darling, it's good to see you in here. Thank you, Sally. And remember, everybody, now I've got a join button. There's a big fat join button there. So first level is just fun emojis and membership stickers and things like that. When you get into the second level, I'm going to be doing member only lives and things like that. So I think I'm going to be taking the readings over to the live readings for you guys over to membership only. Just makes it a little bit easier for me. It'll be a little bit easier to control the chat and all that. So and I'll add some more perks in there as I get more familiar with it. So we will and Baron I think is going to be coming up too. Listen, I had my eye on him for a setup for my daughter, but now he's 6'8" and she's only 5'1". So a little bit tricky, but so everybody, I'm going to pull the cards down here. So thank you so much. I look kind of beat up today. I don't know why. He's 6'8". He's ginormous. That is really big. People are really small in my family, but this was a healthy, robust live. So thank you so much, guys. I'm going to go in. I'm going to change the description of it. So don't feel lonely, Grumpy. You're going to be like, I'll treat you right. Oh, he's 6'9" already. Holy crow. Don't worry, Grumpy. We'll get more people into the membership thing. So, but how much fun? Like if I do a live, like you'll be the only one in there. It'll be the International Happy Hour all over again. All right, everybody. I'm gonna go pack it in. It's 4:00 here. I'm gonna have to go make dinner shortly. So everybody stay safe. If you're in England, just let cooler heads prevail on that one. Help is on the way. Okay, guys. So I will see you all later.